Always watching TV. You know the vibes. Gang.
Wasn't no Crip, wasn't no blooding, wasn't none of that. So really the first generation of any type of organization in Pacoima was OVGs, which is my brothers, my uncles, my daddies, and so on and so forth.
Oh man, so we got somebody popping in on Wack100 claiming that his gang, his set was originally started by some Crips. Now y'all know the big Damu on Paru ain't going for that, man. So Wack had to tap into the origins of his gang, of his set. He said his father, his brothers, his uncles was all a part of this movement, man. Ain't no Crip started this. So we gonna get into the content, see what Wack talking about. Is always watching TV. Y'all know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you're notified whenever I drop. You know the vibes. And let's get into it.
OVGs, let me tell you what the OVG, my daddy's from OVG, motor bus from OVG.
My people from there too.
Listen, okay, then tell me the history of OVG, where it come from. Because OVG is not Crips, if you know the truth.
But they branched off and became Crips and y'all became Bloods.
No.
Isn't that true?
Definitely not, right? So, OVGs is this, and people like Rockstar you can identify because you got uncles and daddies.
Yeah.
All right? Out of the valley, wasn't no Crip, wasn't no blood, and it was hustlers going on, and these hustlers all had one thing in common from day one, Rockstar. They was low ride. Right? So, Original Valley Gangster was started to separate, nigga, we ain't from Chatsworth, we ain't from Northridge, we from the ghetto of the valley, right? Wasn't no Crip, wasn't no blooding, wasn't none of that. So really the first generation of any type of organization in Pacoima was OVGs, which is my brothers, my uncles, my daddies, and so on and so forth. My daddy, that's a preacher right now, when he walked in prison yard, he gonna tell you he from OVG, Original Valley Gangster. Wasn't Gangster Crip, wasn't Gangster nothing else. Nigga, we from Pacoima. That's all that was, right? Boom. Now, where PPB comes from, if you want to know, PPB is about the only power rules with blood at the end of it, little dude, is because PPB was originally Pierce Park Boys, which is the projects, Rockstar, right?
Oh, okay.
My homeboy B. Capone, one of my G homies, when he started going to juvenile hall, right? And the Crips saw him writing PPB on it, right? The Crips from LA, you know what they thought it was? Where you from, homie? Pacoima? What else you think it is? They from LA. Oh, you from Paru? You from Pacoima, Paru? You a blood, right? He didn't like the way they were sweating him, so he just took off and started squabbling with them, right? This how I'm telling you how it started, right?
Yeah.
This is why you never heard of no Compton Paru set ever saying they started my hood. Right? So in Sylmar Juvenile Hall, my homie B. Capone, he writing PPB, which is Pierce Park Boys, right? We talking 82, 83 or something like that, right? Goes to Juvenile Hall, the Crips think it's mean Pacoima Paru Bloods. And when they sweated him, because he didn't want to feel like he was bowing down, he said, enroll with it. He write his letters to the streets, right? By the time he come home, it's about 12 of them little niggas, and that's what they got going, right? Okay, on the flip side, you had the Swans coming out there, and it was a little clique of niggas out there hustling with the Swans from LA, called theyself Valley Swan, which was a total different entity. So now you had OVGs, which was hustlers. They the ones had the dope, the low riders, so on and so forth. My daddy, that's 70-something years old, is an OVG. Original Valley Gangsters separated Pacoima from the rest of the valley. Ain't no only projects in the valley is in Pacoima.
Oh, God.
5 sets of them, right? Booyah. PPB, right, was originally Pierce Park Boys, Van Nuys and Pierce Apartments, which is the motherfucking projects out there. That's where that come from. Valley Swan came from the Kingsberries, who came out there, and all they family was some LA Swans and shit like that. Boom. So about 1993 or 94, it was a nigga named what's his nigga name? I forget his name. He was from OVG, Bush Gossip. It's a dude named Bush Gossip, right? Baller nigga from OVG, right? He had the cook game, Rock. You know what I'm saying? He had the cook game. So it was this nigga named Dean Lump from OVG. All these niggas is OVG, Original Valley Gangsters. They ain't Crip and they ain't Blood and Hustlers. Dean Lump, he wants Bush Gossip to sell him the cook game, his recipe. He give it to him, right? Dean Lump go over there, do what he do, but those of y'all that understand that, you miss one step or do one thing, measurement off, it ain't gonna come back right. His shit don't come back right. He goes back to motherfucking Bush Gossip, demand his money back. Bush Gossip, again, OVGs, bro, ain't gang members. They a bunch of old school hustling niggas. So what he do, he snatched the boy up, try to force it out of him. Bush don't give. He lead a nigga stanking on the freeway in his Benz, right? Now this nigga Bush Gossip is the money for the OVGs, right? So quite naturally, when they figure out what Dean did, all the OVGs turned on the nigga. When he get picked up and go to jail for the murder, right? Ain't none of the OVGs from Pacoima with him. They trying to kill him in the county jail. So look what Dean Lump do. He find all the little dudes from Chatsworth, Reseda, Canoga Park, North Hollywood, pretty much anybody that wasn't from Pacoima, and tell them, nigga, we from OVGC. That's what he does to try to get some niggas to help him fight, keep these niggas, right? From that, he go to the penitentiary. 98% of the OVGCs have never lived in Pacoima. Family ain't from Pacoima, they from other places in the valley. That's the history of Pacoima, little dude, if you want to talk about it. You got a rebuttal to that?
I ain't gonna lie, he broke it all the way down, Capone.
That nigga, I ain't gonna lie, you just broke it all the way down, shit.
Well, there you have it, man.
What it is, bro.
Yeah, let's not troll, man. Let's not do the trolling.
So what, dude, Capone, who's your family? What's their last name?
Who, me?
No, the dude down here that was saying.
Capone.
What's your family's last name? Because you know in Pacoima, we know last names. Everybody know everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. That's crazy. See, that's different too. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a family-oriented gang, they don't really respect a lot of.
Let me ask y'all this, Rockstar.
I'm saying, you say your family from OVG, right?
Yep, Davis.
Davis?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Keith and James Davis?
Nah, not them.
The niggas that own the barbershop in the neighborhood for 50 years?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Well, where they grew up at? Lakeview Terrace or Pacoima? Where they grew up at?
No, I gotta ask them.
Oh,
How you don't know where your family live at, homie? Aw, man, he capping. This nigga trying to troll Wack and don't even got his information straight. You should know by now that Wack memory is like a treasure chest, homie. You can't come and don't have the facts. He's gonna ask you every which question to make you seem like you're not credible, so whatever you're saying is invalid. But y'all heard Wack, man. OVGs, Original Valley Gangsters, was not started by Crips. One of the members did some slime shit and he needed help, so he went and told everybody they OVGC, Original Valley Gangster Crips, I guess. And then you know how it go in prison, man. Once it hit the streets, it's gonna spread like wildfire. So I guess homie that was trying to address Wack, when he heard the story, he heard it a different way. And Wack had to check him and let him know the real facts and the history behind the OVGs, man. But y'all pull up in the comment sections. Let me know what y'all think about this, my people on the West Coast. Is Wack capping or is he telling the truth on this story, man? I need to know what's going on here, man. Tap in, pull up in them comment sections. Let me know what y'all think about this, how y'all feel about this. It's Always Watching TV. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video, and follow me on all socials at Always Watching TV. And I'm out of here.